insanity. And I am here to answer.
Yeah, my humor hasn't evolved much these past almost 2 years. Hey, tell me, do you like OKEGOM? Huh? Absolutely not, you queer! No, I don't have a crush on Tanaka anymore. In fact, I do not like this lady, for reasons that I will get into later in this video. Okay, so since I don't have any ideas, we're going to be ranking every OKEGOM game from 1 to 10, and I'm going to be giving my reasons for giving these rankings. Yeah, that's the plan for this video. Let's just get into it. Starting off with a bad start, let's talk about Mogoko Castle. Those who are fortunate enough to not know what Mogoko Castle is, I think I can sum it up with one clip. You know, I think I'm gonna install some common sense into myself and not go into the creepy. Do something, Rev! If you couldn't understand because of the editing I put on that scene, she got, mind you, this happened several times throughout the game, specifically in game overs, but, it still happens. You might be wondering what the hell the premise of this game is. Well, let me explain it to you. Mogoko Castle centers around this girl named Tanaka who gets on this bus that ends up randomly taking her to this alternate universe where there's these little things called Mogokos that chase her in an attempt to have their way with her. And the premise is that she is trying to get out of this realm, so she goes into the Mogoko Castle, aka the place where all the Mogokos live, and she looks around trying to escape it and also trying to just find a way back home. Now, me personally, I think this game would have been great. It had potential to be great if not for the amount of sexual shock value, not to mention just like other weird things inside of it. Though I won't completely hate on this game because there are some parts of it that I do find either pretty funny or just like entertaining in general. Mostly I like the parts with Defect Mogoko in it. Defect Mogoko, the actual goat, dude. Anytime this motherfucker has screen time, he's always doing something good, bro. Oh, and spoiler alert, so you don't play the game yourself or watch it anywhere. He dies. He dies. I could go on a rant about how weird this game is, but honestly, I don't want to. And I don't want to talk about this game anymore. I'm already getting tired of it. So we're just gonna give our rating and we're gonna move on to the next game. I don't have really anything negative to say about this game. I mean, it's basically a Roblox bully story, but if the main character never got a win at all. I mean, never. Oh, by the way, this stupid orca you see here, not only is he an asshole in this game, he's an asshole in the next game that I'm gonna talk about. Yes, he appears more than once, sadly. I mean, he kind of helps in the second game, but like, he's pretty much an asshole here. This game is pretty incomplete, which is why I'm putting it so low on the list. But, this premise of the game is that there's this, wolf named Shurion that lives on this iceberg, and he's supposed to be all big and strong, but he's not. He's just a weak little wolf, and the entire town basically bullies him for this. It's a point-and-click style game with a simple premise. There's no sexual things about it, unlike Mogoko Castle. It's pretty simple, and I enjoy it. I mean, I wish it was longer. I wish there was more to it, but for now, I guess we're gonna have to maybe wait and see if it's updated. I don't know. But so far, characters are good. I like the storyline. It's looking to be a good game. Watanohara. I really like this game, actually. Let's talk about the bad stuff first before we get into the good stuff, though, because I just want to get this out of the way. Whilst Watanohara is a pretty good game, there is a bit of sexual content near the end that I have to bring up since it icks me a lot. It specifically has to do with a character that I hate to the bone core named Sal. Sal is portrayed in this game as like a fake caretaker. They basically groom Watanohara into thinking, oh, I'm this good guy, I'm so good, and then they later take advantage of her at a young age, by the way. At a young age. And in the future, she has her memory wiped by Sal. And when she comes back, Sal comes back to her at the end, and he reveals himself to be, oh, you remember me? I'm the big villain and stuff. And yeah, things get bad. It's just, it feels so unnecessary to the story. I mean, I don't have a problem with there being dark themes in the story. I know that sounds like I do. I really don't. But my problem is that it just doesn't really fit in the story. Like, if you were to take away this aspect away from the story, it would have worked. You could have fixed it. It just wasn't really necessary. You didn't have to add this unnecessary child rape. It wasn't necessary. That's really the only thing I dislike about this game. Besides that, this game is genuinely really good. I'm gonna explain the plot to you guys. The story follows a young sea witch named Wadanohara and her 4 familiars as they travel back to their home after a long absence. She comes back trying to see if her place is okay, because she heard of some dark forces coming in to try and do bad things, blah blah blah. And her ex-familiar, I'm just gonna say it's her ex because they end up dating later. I ship them. It's cute. Just trust me on this one. Her ex-familiar named Samkichi, a shark, badass by the way, is blocking her path, and she doesn't know why, so she considers him to be a villain for a good amount of the game. But it turns out that Samkichi, at the end, is revealed to have been actually trying to help her and trying to keep her away, because in order for the evil plan to actually get into action, they needed Wadanohara there. And because she was there, well, it's happening. So the whole plot of the game is trying to just stop this evil force from ruining the ocean place, the ocean sea, the ocean town. I don't know what to call it. But it's a pretty good story. I like it. It's a really interesting story. It can be boring at times. I won't even lie. It can be boring at times, but later in the game, it does get interesting. And I really do like the plot and some of the endings too. Oh, and not to mention, I really, really, really like the characters. Like, for example, Samkichi. Samkichi is the GOAT. I love him. I love Samkichi. Oh, and I also love Clomaki. Clomaki, I dressed up as her for Halloween once. We love Clomaki, bro. I love Clomaki. Wadanohara too. I love Wadanohara. And the familiars are great too. Man, the characters in this game are really good. Besides Sal. Sal can go die in a hole. I don't like him. Oh, and remember Adate, that one orca guy? Well, he shows up. Yeah, he's here. He tries and beats up Wadanohara, but he fails, so he leaves. And then he comes back later and beats up the bad guys. Cool? Yeah. That's kind of all he does. I could yap about this game for a while, but we have one last game to get to, so I'm just gonna put my rating down right now. Great Garden by far has to be the best game on this list. Not just because there is no sexual content in it, besides maybe one part in the end, but we'll talk about that later. But the fact that it's a really charming game. I really like Great Garden because not only is its characters really good, but its story is entertaining, and it's just a really charming experience. It's one of my favorite games. The plot of Great Garden is that there's this girl named Yosafire that has a few friends, and these friends all work together to stop a group of demons from getting into their world and taking it over, since their usual defender, is apparently weak to this singular demon. So it's their job to stop this and make sure that their world doesn't get taken over. It's a really good game, and I recommend it. It's really cute. It's really bright and colorful. It has some good battles too. It's just generally a really good game. There is one part that I do want to bring up though, and it's in the ending. You see, when the main villain, Ivlis, is grabbing a hold of Yosafire, he in one of the scenes reaches down to do something sexual, but he gets stopped, so I don't say it counts as essay. I mean, it's attempted essay, so I guess it still counts. But I do want to talk about why I'm not really going to penalize this game for this, because unlike the other games, this actually makes sense if we consider Ivlis's backstory, and I'm going to explain why it makes sense. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Ivlis is probably one of the most understandable villains in the OKEGOM series, and he's probably the only one I actually really like. He just has been through a relentless torture, and he wants something back. He wants some sort of power. So he tries and invades Grey Garden's world, and he fails. So he's just sort of like doomed, essentially. And the reason why this scene, particularly with the like attempted essay, is like somewhat understandable is because his backstory contains a lot of sexual harassment and stuff I can't really talk about here, or else the silly little YouTube might just stab me in the neck. So if you're curious, you can search up Ivis's backstory, but I warn you, it's really bad. The reason why he might have done that little almost essay is because it was probably just a reaction from his trauma. His trauma was sort of influencing his actions. Now, I'm not trying to defend him, but I'm just saying that story-wise, it could make sense. It could make sense that he would try and do something like that. I still don't support his actions, obviously, but, it just makes sense, unlike the other games in this series, like Mogoko Castle, for the essay to be there, instead of it just being there for no reason. I mean, I do still think that the scene could have gone on without it. It does seem kind of, like, just out there, just random, but it did happen, and it was somewhat, like, valid. Not valid as in, like, it should have happened. I mean valid as in story-wise, yeah, this could have happened. Would say more about Grey Garden, but honestly, I just want to wrap up this video. This game is really good. I recommend it, but, like, just don't pay attention to what I listed. That's all I have to say. Besides that, this is a pretty good game. I recommend it. And yeah, this is the end of the video. After this rating, I'm gonna end the video. So, see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey, hi there, morning, good day, good evening. Time for Underworld Broadcasting, Bloody Radio for Ghost Host DJ Met. Today's guest is the process in high school go, you're not gonna cry. Hoo-hoo, clap, clap, clap. Hello. Alright, so how was it, Yonaka? Thoughts on Mogoko Castle? To be honest, I never want to appear in another one of these again. Oh, I'll bet. Oh, but don't worry, Gaiden's gonna be even crueler and take even more from you. What the fuck? That aside, I actually made a little cameo in this game. Did you notice me? Plus some other guys, but hey, you know. No, hold on, Gaiden, what? I didn't hear about... Alright, moving into the rapid fire Q&A part of the program. Our first question is from Miss Sin from the K... I can't pronounce that. Please tell us Yonaka's favorite type of man. Woo! Yonaka, what'd you say to that? Brother. Yikes, so much process. Gross! Are you being a bit cruel? Not so much if it's true, well, look! Right, I don't give a fuck. Moving on, from Ludi! Please tell us Yonaka's first romance. Oh ho! Brother. Wow, you're a damn weirdo. That's incest, you big dummy. You have the wrong idea. It's pure love. And ain't love all about a motive? Wrong again. Right, pure incest, isn't you, brainless idiot? Right. From I Love Panties. Please tell us Yonaka's favorite person. We know, it's your stinking brother. Oh, is that wrong? Who said that? Right, how about we look at a different sort of questions? Maybe give you a ghost of a chance. From Haskahee. Why was Yonaka chosen as the protagonist of this game? Who cares? Huh? What the? Don't go asking me that stuff. I can care less. That's cruel. You're cruel.
Shut up, you hopeless romantic.
You should apologize to brother lovers all over Japan. Oh, so you acknowledge it. Oh yeah, I've got to mess around at Mogoko Castle from time to time. And since I'm not weak like you, I can marry those Mogoko so easy. Well, I'm only human. Probably nothing, dummy. You're mean. But so hey, Yonaka. Yes? Why do you like your bro so much? Why? Oh gosh. Oh gosh! Ain't gonna cut it, you big nincompoop. What? You're bleeding a lot. Oh, this happens sometimes. It's basically sweat, I guess. What? You're also weird. Says the bromancer. It's perfectly normal. Besides, you've seen tons of blood. Ain't you used to it now? Well, it kinda numbed me to it. Whew, then get a load of this. Hey, stop! What are you doing? Stop! That's some dirty blood. Jeez, you reminded me of OKEGOM. Oh, that nutcase. It was really frightening. Yeah, I've been attacked in one of her frenzies too. Huh? Well, what happened? I ran. I figured. Back to questions now from Flutterby. Why does Nunaka cover one eye? Well, why? To look like brother. If you talk about your brother one last time, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. You're fucking gross. You're so rude. How much can you love the guy? Gross.